All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, it's the 47th meeting of the AFC and the NFC as they battle in the 2020 NFL Pro Bowl game. The crowd is fired up, we're fired up, and we are underway in the 2020 Pro Bowl. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Rodgers now on first down.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rodgers. Being chased out left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him to first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Rodgers now on first down. This complete to Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards, the final tally.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 more on that one and another first down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
On first down, Rodgers into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. There he goes left side. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown.
I have to believe that in a Pro Bowl situation, you know, we talk about these defensive backs during the season, that they're educated gamblers. They take the education out of it. They just go for the football here. Hey, try and make a big play, and if you get one, you really look terrific in this game.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 AFC. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Rodgers. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Bradley Roby there defensively.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And he finds Howard complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Over on the left side, this is Valdez-Scantling. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A bit of an opening there on the 1st down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 21-yard line.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Rodgers again now. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Calais Campbell coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.
Damn.
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Davante Adams, 29 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. To throw, it's Mahomes. And the catch made by Hopkins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Derrick Henry, and he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
58 the mark. 58 the mark. Got a game situation. Let's go.
From just shy of midfield, Mahomes. He finds Hopkins complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And this will move the sticks yet again as the tackle's going to be made at the NFC's 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
When offenses dial up big shots downfield, they're not always for the guys out wide. Sometimes they want to go to their big target, deep downfield, and the defense breathes a sigh of relief. 50-50 balls, not easy to get away from the big targets.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
But naked in the middle of the field, but he ain't going.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Nope, that's Derwin James, baby.
Incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now 2nd down.
Derwin.
Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Batman.
Rodgers now to throw again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
88. Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Able to haul it in as Kittle.
Good ass route, because I wasn't paying attention to him at all.
Able to get it up past the 45. First time they've hooked up here. Good
really
for 17 and a
I wasn't
1st
even
down.
looking at him at all.
A couple of 1st downs on the drive already. As they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down.
Batman.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. Joey Bosa in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He's going to look deep down the field. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. These two teams all tied after one. The numbers for the NFC on third down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. They fake the give. Now Rodgers.
Got him.
And that will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
He don't know what the hell he talking about.
The AFC offense set to take their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
I'll run with Henry to about.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Henry out of the pistol. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 of the 4. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
Get out the blocks, Henry.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Oh,
and
he dropped it.
Picked off.
Yeah, I figured he was jumping it. I should have just read the other one.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw is probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
He almost got there. Almost got there.
Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Now it's Rodgers. Jones has it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 yards on the play, first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
To try again after the sack. Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Rodgers now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers.
I knew that's where he was going.
But the back judge right there to say incomplete.
I knew this where he was going.
The secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Oh, almost got an interception off of that.
Down, but this one
I
is
didn't even see that
incomplete.
coming.
So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
That's what I need.
57, Mike, 57. We are going.
Percocet. So, Molly Percocet.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
26.
Percocet. Oh, Molly
And
Percocet.
again, it's Rodgers. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown
That boy
NFC.
breastfeeding Julio.
Julio Jones there to make the grab. And the NFC has taken the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
Tell him we do have to run a little bit. We ain't just out here having 7-on-7.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Tell him Mr. Wristman got it.
The offense for the AFC set to go now. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Good-ass tackle. I'm not even going to lie.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 33-yard line.
I almost feel like he was using him.
A good passing down here, and they send 3 receivers to the right of the formation on 2nd down. They go play fake. Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly. And that's
Come
what they able to
on,
get
how
to
you
him
trip
and
up
hit
on
him as he
him?
tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Well,
Why are
hit
you
him in the
going that
backfield,
wide?
and he
You
will
supposed
not
to
escape.
scrape.
And that is not going to get it
Damn
done.
tight end
Here's
tripped
Logan
himself and
Cook
fucked the
now
play up.
as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
You supposed to scrape. You ain't supposed to be this far in the damn backfield.
Fighting throw.
Damn, I thought I was going to get a big
put in
hit.
the books as a 53-yard punt. And the NFC will take over deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
Bro, I don't know how many times I can press R3 for y'all to go get his ass.
The last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting.
I press R3 like 6 times.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
On second down now. It's Jones. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
Yeah.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
I guess I figure I'll just take that away. I'm like, if that's all we're going to do, then I can fix that.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
I knew this where he was going.
We get slap happy up here sometimes.
I knew this where he was going. That's the only person you're looking at.
Touchdown! Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the NFC able to widen their advantage.
See if we got somebody else that can play over there. She's getting embarrassed out there.
Gold to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. The AFC offense set to take their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop.
I'm going to have to put some other people in. This motherfucker ain't running for me like I want him to. Damn, that's all the running backs y'all got? Thought more people made the Pro Bowl than that, but oh well.
Up and behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Just like that. Just like that.
Now Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. And you don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Von Miller. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers, this into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out.
Well, no surprise there. Extremely reliable during the regular season. Bailed his team out time and again. Knocks another one through, this time in the Pro Bowl.
Now it's Gold after splitting the uprights to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The offense for the AFC set to go now. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
I got something for him second half.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Let's go, Heavy. Let me what you got. What you got, Heavy? Give me some.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we are at halftime of the 2020 Pro Bowl with the NFC on top, as we'll send you across town to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football.
Let's just call that play exactly what it is. Needed, because they wanted to get back in the game, and they knocked the ball free, and now they have a chance to do exactly that.
They've got the chance. Now they have to take advantage. The AFC offense set to take their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Kill.
Attack!
59 mark. Check, 59. Double dog. That's the way. Check out, bro.
Attack!
Wall.
This is Henry. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Attack!
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Aaron Aaron Donald in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
Attack, attack! Box track. 458's the mic. Here we go, here we go. Check 9, check 9. Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And that will hit and continue on out of bounds.
We're certainly not going to see a better punt than that. Definitely taking a chance, because if that thing clips the pylon, it comes out to the 20, but instead it goes out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers.
Ah, that bullshit
to
ass juke.
Jones. And some space here. Julio Jones all alone. And touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the NFC adds on to their lead. Gold with the extra point, and the lead is now 24. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The offense for the AFC set to go now. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. That's good for 28 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he will score. Touchdown AFC. Tyreek Hill, 54 yards. And the AFC able to get a bit closer. They'll try to run it with Mack. And he will not make it to the goal line. The defense holds him here. And this is still a 3-score game as the lead remains 18. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards, as he'll get this only back to the 20. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Following following the pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
I got you, boy.
Throwing now is Rodgers. He completes it to Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
I might as well just run zone all
When we
game.
see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on at Illinois.
And now he's the pride of Butte Junior College, of course at Cal. And I remember watching him play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills. Angry if the ball ever hit the ground, and he didn't do it very often. Sometimes the most effective routes are the ones that you run in the backyard, and you probably ran them when you were 5 years old. How about that little curl there against zone? But the key to it is finding the open spots in the zone. How a linebacker or a defensive back will widen to give you space.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Von Miller picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. And the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Hey, Orbit. 57 Mike. Mike 57. Right here. 57. Mike left. 57. Right here. Check safety.
Rodgers now to throw on 3rd down. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well.
That's the
So a
slowest
change of possession here on the punt.
I've
And the
ever
AFC
seen.
will have it 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
He ain't even try to spin.
The AFC offense set to take their next drive. Starting the drive with a give to Mack. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Troy Apke. Then he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
50. Hey, you block over here.
Throwing is Rodgers. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. On play action. Now Rodgers. This complete to Jones. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp.
And he is in. Touchdown NFC. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the NFC able to widen their advantage. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Visitors 13. Robbie Gould set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Yellow. Check 59, Mike.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run
threw me off because it told me the battery was low. That's
play.
bullshit.
It's the AFC with the football and the lead as we begin quarter number 4. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Check. Hey, Ripple
Mahomes going to throw. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose for the football here. Nearly a 4th pick.
Oh, what's the name?
And it's
catch
3rd
for
down.
every pass, aggressive catch. Them hoes is getting
The AFC thus far on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Eric Armstead drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Switch. Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike's the 59. Yellow. Hey, keep it up. Keep smoke. Mike's 59. Mike's right.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Aaron Donald. And, boy, that means this next drive is going to start at the 3-yard line. Breaking the huddle, 1st and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position. To throw, it's Rodgers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's the bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. They go option right on 2nd and goal. Trying the power game with Ham. And he will carry this one in. Touchdown NFC. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys continue to pour it on. Now Gold for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The offense for the AFC set to go now. And it's great to see the stars all out in one place, but in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl as we are tied in the fourth quarter.
And how many of these guys thought going into this game, after
Mahomes hit, he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
43! Echo!
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He finds Hopkins complete. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. And it's complete. Henry. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big gain of 39 on 3rd. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Complete. It's Henry. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And all the way in for the touchdown. Derrick Henry, 35 yards. And the AFC able to cut into the lead.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. Mahomes now going to lead his guys up for the 2-point try. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This was a one-score game, but touchdowns on their last 2 drives, and now comfort is here, so to speak.
It certainly is for them. Now, I've been in this situation before on the flip side of this. And all that's going on there is a little bit of finger pointing. Hey, what's going on? How can we stop them? Can someone make a play to try and stop this momentum?
Oh, they're going to be ball hawking because they need a turnover on that other side. Give them a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Rodgers. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster there to make the grab. And the AFC takes advantage of the interception, and they turn it into 6. Mahomes now going to lead his guys up for the two-point try. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Mahomes now going to lead his guys up for the two-point try. They'll try to run it with Mack, and he will not make it to the goal line. The defense holds him here. And this is still a 3-score game as the lead remains 18. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window? And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Derwin James with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Under 10, 10, 7, let's go.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He's going to rifle one deep left, and that's caught inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown AFC. Darren Waller, 68 yards. And the AFC able to get a bit closer. Mahomes now going to lead his guys up for the two-point try.
58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. Here we go,
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line.
You know, sometimes the guy on the defensive side of the ball, he just has a good feeling or a good read, and he unleashed his defense on that one. Boy, they stopped him in a big way.
Yeah, I hate to be cliche, but sometimes we overanalyze. They just have more want. Looked like they had more want right there.
More want and more people to the ball.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. Now a play fake here on first down. Completes it to the fullback, Ham.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Kill.
Rodgers to throw once more. And not only did did he drop it? He dropped it in the end zone. Despite the lead here in the fourth, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And he is going to score. It's a pick-6 and an AFC touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. And one thing you'd like to see in a Pro Bowl, a competitive contest. We've got that just like the last two seasons. A one-score game as we play here in the fourth.
What I'd love to know, what's the discussion on the sidelines of both teams right now? Because, you know, it's an exhibition-type game, but as you said, as competitive as it is now, these guys are going to want to win. There may be some guys who sub some guys out, trying to get back on the field and try to help their team win down the stretch.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Looking downfield for Jones. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And he will have a touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game. So it's the NFC with the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
26. 57. Took the ball. Hey, wahoo. 57. Mike, 57.
Now Rodgers to try again after the pick-6. And got his man complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. From midfield, here's Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
To throw is Rodgers. And nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched it and caught it. Instead, it gives him one more chance here on 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, Haywood. Watch the run. They're running it. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Now a desperation throw deep. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. This is Jones. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll go again to Jones. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Now the NFC going to take a timeout. Their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Hey, 88. Watch the safe 30. Hey, echo. Better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you.
Back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The AFC offense set to take their next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's...
He's got a man. Complete. Now the AFC going to use their final timeout of the half as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
58 to Mike. Watch the run. Yellow. 58 to Mike.
Back to throw. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A solid chunk there, 15 yards.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Aaron Donald in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. So, Charles, a victory for the NFC. Final thoughts on this Pro Bowl?
We had some fun, didn't we?
Absolutely.
A lot of excitement, some big plays to watch, a lot of those great matchups that we don't get to see during the regular season because sometimes teams don't play against each other. And, oh, by the way, no one got hurt. There's the win for everyone. I think the fans enjoyed this one.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. So long, everybody.